Hello everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to see how to filter the process. Many of time you will find out the problem. You have to check which process is consuming maximum CPU and maximum memory. Let us take a scenario. We were working in the production environment and you got an alert on the some alerting tool like Nagios for so and so server CPU spike is reaching to 90% and support team have opened the ticket for the same. And now you are into the shift and you have to fix the issue. Then very first, I will get the IP address of that server. I will go on the server. I will first try to find out which process consuming maximum CPU on my system. Once I get that process name, then I can check with my support team. Depends on which types of process is taking more CPU. If it is very important process, then maybe you can go ahead and give more resources to that process by changing the nice value of that process. All right, if that process seems is not required, it's an zombie process or orphan process, we can go ahead and terminate it. The resources will get released, right? If it is a database process and some database copy script is running, then we'll give the maximum resource to finish that job. Or if it is a process where we have to consult with our co-member, maybe the database team or middleware team, we can just check the log and just ask them for the next action we have to perform. All right, let us first find out how to check maximum CPU and maximum memory consumed by the processors. So in last video we have seen the top command with AUX, which help us to get the detail. If we say AUX less, it will just read that all the detail of processes in page wise. AUX help us to give a important thing, that is our CPU and memory utilization of each processes. All right, let's say example to find out maximum consumed CPU by which process is a question for us. How we'll find out? So we'll take the help from the command ps-aux, and we'll say here --short. It will just do the sorting, and we need a sorting of p CPU and display this in page wise format. All right, so once we hit this command, it will gonna provide maximum consumed CPU. So this is 2.2 is maximum consumed CPU, and the process name is Java, right? Java, and it running some var file, that is Jenkins var file. So some Jenkins is running under the Java, that is in the form of container, and that consuming maximum CPU, that is 2.2% of my total CPU. So in this way, we got a clear detail about process consumed more CPU. Now similarly, if we have to get the detail of the process consumed more memory, so we'll run the command ps-aux-sort-pmem. It will provide you the memory information, and we'll say less. So here we can see maximum 14.4% of our memory is consumed by Jenkins.war container which is running inside Java. So we got a clear understanding how to find out maximum CPU and memory processes. If you want to get this detail together, it's very simple to combine the both command aux hyphen hyphen sort hyphen, and then we have to provide first one, that is for CPU, pCPU. After that we have to say comma plus another detail we want to get is about memory, so we'll say pmem. And let's say example, we do not want the detail for all, we need top 10, just will say head hyphen n number of lines, so we need only 10 processes, top 10 processes, right? So by default less command will provide you the detail for all processes, but if we are interested to view only top lines, top 10 lines, in that case head hyphen n 20. If we not give hyphen n 10, it will provide you by default 20 lines. That is a by default behavior of head command. So we need only 10 lines, so we'll say top 10, that is hyphen n. So these are the top 10 processes consuming maximum CPU and maximum memory. Let's start some process on other terminal. Let's take example. We came here on other terminal. One moment, please. All right, this is the other terminal, and we'll keep like this, and we have one script called as hello world. We'll execute this script. Right now script is executing, and we'll resize our other terminal, we'll refresh it, and we'll say our command top 10 processor. So here we can see the hello world is now came up on the top line because it's consuming 7.0% of CPU and no memory, right? As of now it's not require any memory, but maximum it's consuming CPU. And if we go on another terminal and terminate this, and if we recheck the same command, now we can see that that process is out of this 10 process, right? So in this way we can find out the maximum CPU and memory processes. If you want to get the detail about some process, we can use the hyphen capital C. Like for example, we have again executed the script, and we go here ps hyphen C, and let's say example the process name is hello world, right? So let's type that hello underscore world. So there is a process ID for this process is 1519, and it's showing it's running from last 1 second. Now it's showing it's running from last 2 seconds. So we get the detail about that process. All right. And if we need more detail on that process, we can just add hyphen F. So here we get other detail, like on which terminal it's running and PPID of that process. By default here you can see you cannot get the PPID with the help of PS. But when we added the F, we got more detail about that process. All right. What is the other way to check whether that process is running or not? We can check from our ps-e also. ps-e, and we can just filter it with the help of grep command, and we'll say here hello. So here we can find out hello is one process with the name of hello world. Okay, it's running with the same process ID 1519, the same process ID we got here also 1519. So this is another way to filter out or find our exact process, right? If we need the detail of that process, we can add EF, okay, and here we get the detail of hello world, this one, right? So here we get the of the process ID, parent process ID, and after that when it's running and on which terminal it's running. So this all detail we get with the help of ps-ef. Let's say example, maybe we want to check the utilization for every 1 second, right? So maybe we have to monitor it. So we'll say watch hyphen n is the time. So for every 1 second, the value get refreshed. We'll say single quote. Same command will write ps hyphen aux hyphen sort. Okay, and now we have to assign both the parameter, that is hyphen p cpu and comma hyphen p mem. That's it. Close. Now we can get the details. See, hello world is running at the top, and for every 1 second is here. We can say the seconds. It's refreshing, and we'll go on the other terminal and we'll terminate this and see here. No longer hello world is there, right? As soon as we start the script, again we can see in top 10 process, the first process is our hello world came up. So here it's showing us the PID of that process, total CPU, total memory consumed by the process, after that terminal value, status, when it started, everything we are getting with the help of watch command. So watch command help us to display that real time and dynamic values, right? What basically top also do the same thing. If we type top command, here we can see the complete detail about that process, right? So here we can see the hello world is here, and if we terminate it, right, in the list there is no hello world. If we start, we can see that hello world is coming up here and it's consuming 6.2% of CPU and 0.2% of memory. We can locate the process with the help of Shift L, and we'll say here hello, and it will try to find out, right? It's matches here. It's showing that hello world is running, right? So in this way we can filter out the specific processes, right? So could you help to get the only 10 processes in watch command? Yes, we can do that. Say head, all right, and hyphen n, and then we'll say 10. That's it. Only 10 processes, top 10 processes, right? So in this way we can check that with the help of head command, right? So we have covered how to filter the process using ps top command, right? Thank you so much for watching the video.